So setting up for next season, what is the best method to get rid of moss beyond better soil and moisture control? Some sort of iron, I think. Yeah, so you can use iron as a way to help control moss, BSS Smith. So what I would say is this. If moss in your lawn is largely a winter thing because of all the additional moisture we have, shorter days, maybe the area is a bit more shaded. There's not a ton that I'd really do in that situation. Now, if it's a case where your lawn, you get into early spring, moss is still hanging around, then we want to look at the environmental conditions that are allowing that to really be a problem. So as far as the conditions you want to have for moss, moss tends to like to grow or establish in more acidic soil. So if you get a soil test and your soil test results are showing that your soil is more acidic, applying some lime to raise the pH will help with that. It also, as you've already pointed out, it likes areas that hold a lot of moisture. So if you have a low area in your lawn that after it rains or snow melts or whatever it happens to be, it stays wet for extended periods, that's also creating conditions for moss to do well. And then finally is sunlight, shade. Like moss doesn't, prefers to not grow in a lot of direct sunlight. So I'd say let's check your soil pH. If you have an area that does not drain well, we want to work on that because that is something you can control. And then finally, if it's an area that is heavily shaded and it's from maybe some trees or shrubs and you can do something to kind of help control that, then that's something you could look into as well. But again, if it's something that's really seasonal, just in the late fall, early winter, I don't know that I would really do a whole lot about that because really the days or the amount of available sunlight during this time of year is reduced. The only thing that I'd say you can do is around moisture management. If you have a low area, being able to fix that, and even that I wouldn't do this time of year. I would put that on the calendar for next spring to take care of. All right, iron will help, but again, if you use iron or products like Moss X that are designed to control moss, you're treating the symptom, which will help for a while. But I mean, a better way to go is to create conditions where it's difficult for moss to even become a problem in the first place. You know what I mean? That's the way I like to look at it.